McPherson, Newton, Hutchinson, Hillsboro, and Salina. Find the best local sports coverage at adastraradio.com.
Friday nights in Andale mean one thing: Indians football. And at First National Bank, we're proud to stand behind our hometown team. Just like the Indians play with heart, determination, and teamwork, we bring those same values to serving our customers every single day. From savings accounts to home loans, First National Bank is first for you and for the Indians. First National Bank of Andale, always first for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's a bright idea: streaming without buffering. It's not 2014. There's no reason for laggy internet and buffering shows. IdeaTek has the technology. It's fiber optic cable. IdeaTek has brought high-speed fiber to 75 communities and counting. Don't put up with outdated internet. Stream without buffering. Another bright idea from IdeaTek.
Get fast, modern IdeaTek internet at ideatech.com.
0% financing is almost unheard of right now, but not at Prairie Land Partners. Stretch your dollar further with 0% for 72 months on new John Deere compact utility tractors. That's 6 years with no interest on the tractor you need for mowing, grading, digging, and more. Visit prairielandpartners.com or stop by. Offer ends October 31st, 2025. Some restrictions apply. See Prairie Land Partners for details.
Delivering the right solution. Prairie Land Partners.
Do you need custom shirts, hoodies, polos, or other apparel printed or embroidered? Hi, this is Tyler with 37 Print Company in Hutch. Whether it's for your sports team, business, or church, we've got you covered. Check out our work on our Facebook page at 37 Print Co.
Why choose I Need a Cleaner? Expert dry cleaning and our professional shirt service. We take time to care for all your special items. When laundry piles up, let us do it for you. I Need a Cleaners. It's where to take your clothes.
We continue our conversation with Andale head football coach Dylan Schmidt here on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Andale and Chapman, and coach 1-7 on the year. Their lone win coming a couple weeks ago at Marysville, 36-16. Those first three games, their margin of defeat, you know, they lost to Riley County by 1, lost to Abilene by 4, lost to a Smith Center team that's highly ranked up there in 1A in the West there. But what stands out about Chapman?
Yeah, I think number one, they're well coached. You know, Coach Greider was at Halstead, and we had Halstead in our district a few years ago, and so he left Halstead and then went to coaching college for a while. With his boys being at Bethel there, and so spent some time in the college ranks, and now he's back to Chapman. And the thing that always impressed me about Coach Greider is kids are always disciplined and they play hard, and they're well coached, and so we know that'll be the case. They're a lot like us, to be honest. Things they do special teams wise, offensively they want to ground and pound, and usually when you play those teams that are physical and ground and pound, they're good against the run. So we know that'll be a challenge. But overall, I mean, just a good team. I mean, they obviously have taken their losses and all that. But like you mentioned, they've been close games. And so I look for them to slow the clock, obviously, and to try to get some first downs there, run the football. And so the game could be a fast game as a result of all that.
What stands out about Becker, their primary back?
Yeah, I mean, just an overall, you know, good athlete. Not a huge kid, but, you know, shifty, runs the ball well, takes care of it. He's got good speed, and so, you know, yards after contact, he, you know, does a good job there. And so we're definitely going to have to tackle him low and make sure we wrap him up and, you know, finish tackles against him.
One thing I was looking at defensively is Becker, who we just talked about on the offensive side of the ball, leads them in tackles at 81. And usually you see linebackers lead a team in tackles, but they're two safeties, the Becker kid and Bell, you know, with a lot of tackles. It's kind of surprising to see secondary guys lead them in tackles.
Yeah, I mean, says a couple things. Number one, you know, they're involved in the run game, obviously, and so that'll be interesting to see how they play him. Do they move him up right? I know against Smith Center there, you know, looks like they're going to be a 3-4-5-2 defense, and he kind of moves up and plays more like a middle linebacker. So I could see him doing that against us, of kind of playing more in the middle and playing a one safety high as opposed to two. The other thing, it just shows he's a good athlete. Not only is he good offensively, but he's a good athlete and a tough kid, and likes playing football. And so you get those kind of kids, and you got to make sure you put a hat on them and get them blocked.
And what stands out about Bo Rothschild, their quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, he's done a good job for him. That offense, you got some option game, you got some, double dive type stuff. You got to be able to read some guys, and and so there's a lot more to it than just turn around and hand the ball off. And typically if you have a kid that's a good thrower / runner, kind of that dual threat, that's the perfect deal there, and that's kind of what he looks like he is. I know they don't throw it a ton, but he's done a good job when he has, and so like any team, usually going to take your best athletes and play them at running back and play them at quarterback, and that's what they look like they have going on there too.
And how do you want to start the playoff run?
Yeah, just fast like we have. Clean game. That's what was so pleasing about the Heston game, is that it was very clean. From a penalty standpoint, we don't turn the ball over, although we only get 2 takeaways, which I'd love to get 4 or 5. Our goal every week is 5. It was clean, and so you felt good about it. We scored in 8 of 9 possessions to start the game, which is always great too. We talked about a little bit more finish, from our second team guys or in the second half. But overall, if we could have the Heston game every week, I'd be tickled to death.
Excellent, Coach. Appreciate the time as always. Best of luck here tonight with Chapman. We'll catch up with you in post game.
Thanks, Dylan. Appreciate it.
As Andale head football coach Dylan Schmidt joining us here in the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more from Andale. This is Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
This is the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Ad Astra TV brings you live video of tonight's game on the Ad Astra Radio app. The Andale Indians play on Ad Astra Radio.
The new Reinke E3 uses high-strength steel because it's tried and true. Why mess with perfection? The industry's highest strength-to-weight ratio is used in all Reinke systems. At Reinke, you can take your pick from a range of materials to fend off corrosion and cater to your specific needs. Contact your local Reinke dealer, Bullseye Irrigation of Inman, today. Reinke uses common sense just like you do. Discover common sense. Discover the new E3. Bullseye Irrigation of Inman is your Reinke dealer. Reinke, more right than rain.
At Pyle Law, we're here for you. Whether you've been injured in an accident or need guidance through a workers' compensation claim, Pyle Law provides trusted, personalized legal support. With years of experience and a commitment to fighting for your rights, we're ready to help you get the justice and compensation you deserve. Call Pyle Law today at 620-241-9000 for your free consultation. Nights and evening appointments are available. Pyle Law, serving clients with the utmost care across Kansas.
Kansas. Trust the power of blue for your CanCare plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblue.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
Let the party begin where the pizza never ends. Come fuel up, raise up a cup, gather up your grub at the Hub.
Hey, it's Sammy from the Hub Brick Oven and Brewery, inviting y'all to join us in Mound Ridge. The station, Coffee and Bakery, is open at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday for all your coffee, bakery, and ice cream fixes. Don't forget to try one of our delicious appetizers. Our brick oven is fired up from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Come get your grub at the Hub.
Ad Astra Radio.
Back in Andale as we continue on with the Midway offering personalized. Let me get that read up. I lost it there for a second. But Jonathan Dansel with Integrity Ag with our ones to watch, offering personalized soil nutrient solutions online at integrityagsales.com. Dan Buchanan, our ones to watch here in the first round of the Class 3A playoffs.
Not hard to figure out tonight. Here it is, senior night. So who are we honoring players to watch? Let's do it with the entire senior group. 23 players on the senior group, and they are winners. They are a part of the 85 home game winning streak. They great football players, good leaders, and best thing, they are competitors. They're very, multi-sport athletes throughout, whether any sport throughout, they have been dominant. And if you looked out here during introductions, it was great to see not just participation by the number of seniors on the football team, but throughout all the activities that they honor senior night. But going back to the senior football players, 9 of the 11 have been starting on offense, and 9 of the 11 have been starting their seniors on defense. And it could change throughout, but it tells you it is a strong, strong group, and everyone can kind of look forward to hopefully a bunch of more games with this group before they finish.
They're honoring the volleyball seniors right now, and they play tomorrow at Hutch for the state tournament in Class 4A. They play Bishop Miege to kick things off at 11 a.m. What a daunting task for that, but I'm sure the Lady Indians will be ready to go. We'll bring that up during halftime as well. I know I'm going to be there to watch the Lady Indians trying to get a state championship in volleyball. But the senior class are ones to watch, brought to you by Jonathan Dantle, Integrity Ag, offering personalized soil nutrient solutions online at integrityagsales.com. As the teams are about to enter, as Chapman coming in at 1-7, 1-5 out of the very competitive North Central Kansas League. A lot of youth across the board, Dan, and it all starts with a sophomore quarterback, Bo Rothschild.
And as Coach Schmidt was talking about, if you watch them on film, they do a lot of like semi-power eye type of game. They're trying to do a little bit of option. They're going to dive with the fullback and then also do a lot of leads with their tailback. And so they rely on trying to get a run game going. As he talked about, if you watch on film, not a lot with the passing, a lot of double tight ends. So they need to utilize the double tight end if they're going to have success. But they don't come back out and trying to make the big play. They're trying to move the ball down the field, first down by first down. But that's the difficult task that they have. No team has been able to do that against Andale, and the defense was even better than ever last week against a very good Heston team. So I'm not sure what Chapman has in store, but I'm looking forward to seeing how Andale's going to play for the postseason.
Both teams, short week for them as well, with this game being played tonight here in Andale. And be good if Andale can come out of this one healthy, because then you don't play again until next Friday night here in Andale against the winner between Scott City and Clay Center, which that game will take place tomorrow night. We'll go over the 3A bracket throughout the night, kind of give you scenarios of what we have for you, as the Andale Indians are about ready to take the field with their 85-game home winning streak, and they look for 22 in a row as the Indians take the field, going from east to west here at Andale. Let's get our next break in. When we come back, we will do our starting lineups and have tonight's opening kickoff. It's Andale and Chapman in the first round of the Class 3A playoffs, as this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship, presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio.
You're listening to the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Midway Motors, for every mile of life. Next, tonight's starting lineups and the first half kickoff. Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indians.
Alan Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine and Hutchinson. We take pride in supporting our community and being committed to our customers. Don Glassby here to let you know dependability of your vehicle is very important to us. Our top-notch service team is ready anytime your vehicle needs attention. Visit us online at AlanSamuelsHutch.com. Alan Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, where there's always a warm cup of coffee waiting, and as Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
Got hail damage? Let Hutch Auto Body take it from here. Hutch Auto Body makes it easy with expert paintless dent repair, backed by a lifetime warranty. Locally owned, community-focused, and committed to giving you first-class service from start to finish. When storms roll through, count on the shop that's here long after they're gone. Hutch Auto Body in downtown Hutchinson, where quality...
Welcome back to
At People's Bank and Trust, we value our customers. For your mortgage loans, but we think we have what you're looking for, relationship banking. And if you're considering refinancing or purchasing a new home, check our competitive rates before you make that change. Your payments will be made at home and you'll receive good personalized service. That's how we've established many long-lasting relationships. Make a change, know your lender, and make your payments at home with People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Service and community come first.
Bird Camp Insurance, now a part of
Welcome back to Andale, our national anthem performed by the Andale Pep Band, as we did have the coin toss. I believe Andale is going to go on defense first, Dan.
This will be good, because right now we need to find out if they're going to be able to get any run game going at all, and that is going to be a key for them. They have to have that for them to have success. And what we found out in the past few games, nobody's been able to run on the interior defense of Andale, so we'll see if that still holds true here in just a few minutes.
All righty. As let's get our uniform update brought to you by Anita Cleaners and Hutchinson and Newton. It's where to take your clothes, as Chapman will be in whites with green lettering, green and white pants. And actually, Andale's going to receive. I think Chapman won the toss in the third. And Andale in their blacks with the gold lettering, gold trim. Chapman will go from left to right, from west to east. And Andale will go from west to east. That's right to left here at Andale. As we get ready to go, as we'll go over the starting lineups real quick. It doesn't really change for the Andale offense. Up front, Emery Kraft, Brody Winter, Rick Bertamati, Trey Homersheim, and Caden Fowler, all seniors. The tight ends, Ethan Neck, Hunter Grimes, both seniors. Jack Horsch, Lane Parthamer, and Sam Harp. Three other seniors were underway, as Sam's going to pick this one up. Far side, takes a spin, pass at 25-30, ran into one of his own guys. Harp up to the 32, and that's where the Indians will take over, 1st and 10 on 32. Other starter for Andale, Afton Allaire, a junior.
Okay, three-man front coming from Chapman, and so this is what Andale also runs a little variation, but still a three-man front. They're used to seeing this in practice. I think you'll see some success early with the run game for Andale.
Looks like they're going to go 4, but I was given 3. Up front for Chapman, defensively, Isaac Van Meter and Naziah Brown are the tackles. The nose guard is Zion Hall. Right side, Lane Parthamer, 40, into the second level. And he's passed up to the 45-yard line, 13 yards for Lane, who's coming off 148 last week against Heston. That's a First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you.
Very good. He almost broke it again. You know, last week he had 2 long runs. He was just one person away from breaking that one from the very start. Very odd, you know, and doesn't happen a lot of times. Andale started on the outside game tonight.
1st and 10 Andale from their own 45 as Harp option. Here near side past the 50 into Chapman territory to the 49 at 6 for Harp.
A little bit different there when the play was over. We did have a few people still standing up, not blocking the soles. So I will bet that gets corrected here very shortly. But still, a positive, 7-yard gain.
Most definitely. 2nd and 4 Andale from the Chapman 49, as we are a minute in, no score. Linebackers for Chapman, Ian Sayers, Hunter Kidd, Ethan Litzinger, and Brecken Francis. Adil Baker and Colton Bell are the safeties. Dominic Krogan and A.J. Scott are the corners. As this is a left side run, it's a first down for the Indians, and it'll be Jack Horsch. And that's another First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you as Jack gets to the 42 for 7.
That was a little odd right there. And if you're watching, Chapman's playing with their linebackers 4 or 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. I don't know if they're trying to read and be able to attack from that way, from their inside. So they're trying to play 3-4, 3-5, and then attack with their inside linebackers.
This is Drayden Jansel, right side, 35. Drayden spins with the defender with him to the 33 and going to be stood up and drugged back. But Drayden's going to get forward progress past the 35 to the 34 for 9 for the junior Drayden Jansel.
Every play so far, Andale's made it to the second level before they've had contact. So that means there's good blocking again from the offensive line.
2 minutes in, no score. Andale 2nd and 1 from the Chapman 34-yard line. Or they need, it's about 2nd and inches for the black and gold of Andale. As Rick Bertamati to the ball, Colt Lane, receiver here near side. Sam Hart, play action. Sam, far side. Going to air it out over the middle, looking for Horsch. Yes, he hauled it in. Touchdown, Andale. It is a 33-yard connection from Hart to Horsch. Indians on the board, 6-0, 9:34 in the first.
That was a great job of Sam Hart. Good ball fake, stopped, set his feet. And Jack Horsch, very athletic, of course, and ends up catching the ball deep in the end zone, no one around him.
And for Jack, that is his 4th receiving touchdown of the year. And the Indians lead 6-0, going for 2. Here is Horsch to complete it. Left side run. He is in for 2. And that was the Jack Horsch scoring play as he gets the touchdown, and that's a 2-point conversion. 8-0 Andale with 9:34 to go in the first quarter. We're back in 30 seconds as this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio. Astra Radio.
The Barn on Highway 50 in Burton will fill you to the top with delicious homemade food. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you can't go wrong with the Barn's full-flavored menu or their fresh desserts made daily. Dine in or have a seat and a drink at the Barn's unique bar. Like the Barn on Facebook for daily specials. The Barn. Home is where the barn is.
Ad Astra Radio.
Well, the Indians strike first. A 34-yard touchdown pass thrown by Sam Hart to Jack Horsch. 8-0 Indians, 9:34 to go in the first. Now, Seth Fernandez, we haven't seen Fernandez out on the field the last couple of weeks, but good to see Seth back out there on senior night. As over in the kick to the far side and returned by one of the up men. It's the 20-yard line. Gets breaks a little bit loose, but gets up to the 26-yard line. And that was their inside linebacker, Hunter Kidd, who was listed as number 15 on another roster I was able to see. But his number now is 55 because he plays offensive line. So Chapman will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26. Under quarterback, Bo Rothschild, 6'1" sophomore. In a tight formation for Chapman. They will hand it off left side and probably nowhere to go for the running back, Adil Becker, 5'8" junior.
Once again, tonight we have Emery Kraft playing defensive line along with Ethan Eck and Tristan Cox. I'm sure there'll be rotation. Alex Krause has played it quite a bit also. But tonight it looks like Emery has started.
So Becker with the run. Colton Bell and the fullback is Brecken Francis. Tight end Isaac Vandermeter, Dominic Krogman. Another tight end up front, Kidd, Litzinger, Gelfer, Sayers, and Brown. Handoff right side and stood up. That was their fullback, Brecken Francis, with the run there. It'll be 3rd down and 9, no gain.
Normally for Chapman, this is still a run to them. Very seldom do they come out and throw. It is 3rd and long, so either going to have to run their option game that they try to get to the outside or try to find one of their tight ends.
3rd and 9 for Chapman from their own 27, far hash, and the tight package for Bo Rothschild. He has those 3 backs with the 2 tight end set. Play action for Rothschild. Pressure coming, and he's going to get away. It's tipped and dropped, incomplete. I believe it was one of the linemen that had it, but it is an incompletion. It was Litzinger who caught as the pressure coming, as it would have been a sack from behind, but just couldn't finish the tackle, but 3 and out.
No surprise, Javen Dancel and Alex Krause back there. So I'm kind of missing out on the defensive line, a little bit of substitution already. But no surprise that Dancel was back there causing the pressure.
Adele Becker is the punter. Harp and Horsch back to return. Just under 8 minutes to go here in the first. At 7:56 to go. Here's the kick by Becker. A short kick, and Horsch will call a fair catch at midfield. That's where the Indians will take over. 8-0, 7:50 to go in the first. The Indians will try to have another short field here.
Same thing now. They've got an advantage here already. Scored early both and had success both on the ground and, of course, with the beautiful pass to Jack Horsch earlier from Sam Harp. So either thing's going to work probably throughout the night.
Bueller Dental Care scoreboard update. Bueller Dental Care providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. A 3A score, Rock Creek leading Smoky Valley 49-0. Sam Harp on play action, airing out here near side. Wide open, Parthimer. Yes, he holds it in. Twin, 5, dives towards the pylon. He is in for a 50-yard touchdown. And Lane with another one on the board. 14-0 Andale at 7:38 to go in the first.
Great variation to plays that they've run before. Got the quarterback kind of on a half rollout to the right and then throw back to the tailback as he swings out deep on the left side. Great throw, great catch, nice play call.
For Lane, his 6th total touchdown of the year. That's his first in the receiving department. As the Indians will go for 2, go up 16-0. Harp will toss it to Dancel. Straight in here near side. He's going to walk in. Make it 16-0 Andale at 7:38 to go here in the first. We're back in 30 seconds as this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio.
If high fertilizer prices have you scratching your head, call our team of professionals at Heartland Soil Services and let us help you determine exactly what you need, where you need it, for all of your fertility needs. If you've grid soil sampled within the last 4 years, we've got the data to make the prescription to put your fertilizer exactly where you need it. Or, if you'd like to try a grid soil sample, call us today and we can help. And remember, unless you test, it's just a guess.
Ad Astra Radio.
Well, one play for the Andale Indians, 50-yard touchdown pass from Sam Harp to Lane Parthimer. As Andale leads it 16-0, 7:38 to go here in the first quarter. Let's thank some of our boosters. That's Fernandez's kick, and this will be Becker from the 10, 15, 20, looking for a hole far side, nearing the 30. And let's see where they spot it. I believe it's going to be the 30 exactly for Chapman. That's where they'll take over, down 16-0, 7:33 to go in the first.
Okay, they ended up going back to Austin Bugner that time for the kickoff, and so now we already have a little bit difference. Afton Allaire's in at linebacker, in for Hunter Grimes.
Thank some of our boosters real quick. Hutchinson Community College, caring for Kansas Medical Staffing, First National Bank, Prairie Land Partners, Bullseye Irrigation, Heartland Soil Services, Jonathan Dancel, Integrity Ag, Andale Ready Mix, Idea Tech, 37 Print Co., and ball came out. Andale has this again. Did they get it again, or was it? No, it was Rothschild that got back on it, but the defensive bringing the pressure, a team rush, back inside the 30 to the 28-yard line, so a team rush of -1.
Ethan Eck right at the mesh point, quarterback into the fullback, and so they couldn't even run the option because Ethan took away the dive play completely, and so now that kind of messed up their entire offense. Great job, Ethan.
So 2nd and 11 for Chapman from their own 28, under 7 to go here in the first. Andale leads 16-0 on 2 touchdown passes thrown by senior Sam Harp. As Bo Rothschild with the I formation, handoff. No, it will be a handoff to the fullback, Brecken Francis. Forward progress to near the 35. No, it was Becker actually with the carry up to the 36. That is 8 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
Okay, keep rotating the defensive line. Now Alex Krause is back in for Tristan Cox. So doing a lot of rotation, keeping everybody fresh. 3rd down and 5. This is really kind of important down because now you want to get them off the field so we can get back on offense.
3rd and 4 for Chapman from their own 35, middle of the field. Rothschild under center, 2 backs, receiver here near side. Play action for Rothschild. Pressure coming, airing out, and diving for it. It's Francis here near side. Probably only going to get to the 36. And it's going to be 4th down and short.
So tough decision for Chapman. They know if they give up the football, they're going to have a hard time. But at the same time, they're on their own 40 or so, or 36. Yeah, their own 36-yard line. So tough decision for the coaches. So here we are, 4th and 3, big decision already. Right now it looks like they're going to play offense.
So 4th and 3 for Chapman, own 36, 14 on the play clock at 5:23 to go here in the first quarter. Andale leads 16-0. Krogman, the receiver, to the far side. They moved up front. Their left side man, Talon Decker, a backup tight end, is going to get called with procedure up front, and it's going to back him up 5.
Good discipline by Andale, because that would be one of the things that you would think they would try to do is draw you off sides with a 4th and 3, 4th and 4. Little indecision here from the referees to making sure that it was illegal procedure, but I'm sure it is.
Yeah, it was. It looked like clearly a false start. Our officials tonight, Jason Ybarra, Wayne Bell, Bill Fogarty, Salem Starks, and Aaron Rauhuff. I believe our white hat is Jason Ybarra. So 4th down and 8 for Chapman, and they are going to punt this football away. And it'll be Becker to drop back at his own 20. Harp and Horsch back to return. We have a timeout called. Timeout Chapman. 4:51 to go here in the first. Andale leads 16-0. We're back in 30 seconds. As this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio.
For more than 90 years, Hutchinson Community College has been the premier 2-year educational institution in Kansas, offering the highest quality education at an exceptional value. Schedule a personal campus tour today. Visit hutchcc.edu/campus tour.
Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys.
Liability issues are complex. The manufacturer fought and fought. The best offer today was $30,000. The jury returned a verdict for a little over $11.1 million.
Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys. Big firm muscle, small firm hustle.
Ad Astra Radio.
Well, 4th and 8 coming up for Chapman at their own 31. 4:51 to go here in the first. Andale leads 16-0. Thank some of our boosters real quick. I thank Bergkamp Insurance as well for on their sponsorship for Andale Athletics. Also, 37 Print Co., Alan Samuels, CDJR, People's Bank and Trust, and Nia Cleaners pile on the hub. Here's the kick by Becker and Harp. From the 27, Sam cutting over far side, gets a block, 40, 45, 50, Harp in the second level, still going, oh my, Harp might go, 20, 15, 10, he could have had a second one, but he's going to be inside the 10, it's 1st and goal, Andale.
So there's what we're talking about. So you know what's going to happen if you kick it clean, if you've been watching the films at all. You know that Sam's got the ability to turn it all the way. got several blocks on from the outside over there and looked like he was there. What is he down to? One player from keeping him from scoring. And so now you're taking a look at this and so on. Okay, they've scored twice on us by the pass. Look for us to ground and pound it into the end zone here.
They need 8 yards. First and goal. Toss. Drayden Dancel gets some blocks. Cutting over here near side. Drayden's in. Touchdown, Andale. It's an 8-yard run for Drayden Dancel. It is 22-0 Andale at 4:32 to go in the first.
So when you look at this great run, nothing surprises us here, being able to go inside, outside, off the pass. It would be tough to scout Andale right now because they're coming out and being able to do both run and pass. But now all of a sudden you're trying to win in advance and really one of the most important things, stay healthy. So how do you do it? You try to get to the 45-point. Try to get there as quick as you can so you can get the running clock second half.
Noah Stanley with the run left side. And he will get the 2-point conversion to make it 24-0 at 4:32 to go in the first. Back in 30 seconds. This is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio.
Hey there, fellow farmers. This is Jonathan Danzel with Integrity Ag. Whether you're dealing with nitrogen leaching, phos and micronutrient tie-up, or struggling with hard-to-kill weeds, we offer products and solutions that work. With high phos prices today, ask about our air drill ready humic and fulvic acid and black gypsum products to unlock the tied up phos out in your fields. We are also your area Pivot Bio and LG Seeds dealer. Check us out on the web at www.integrityagcells.com.
Ad Astra Radio.
Back in Andale as Andale leads 24-0. Austin Bugner back in to kick, and Dan was about to say to me before we came back, as Seth Fernandez got the kick. And Francis here near side 10-yard line. Cutting to the 20, spins. Brody Kelp with the tackle. Up to the 26, Brecken Francis. And Chapman will be back to where they were just a few moments ago with a 1st and 10 on 26.
Okay, one of the goals early, obviously, is not to let him get a first down. Let's don't even let him get across the 50. They haven't advanced it. I don't think they've even had a first down yet.
Nope.
So that's a positive outlook. It's the same thing that happened a week ago with Huston.
And Dan, they have ran 5 plays offensively, or 6 plays offensively, and only 8 yards to show for it. 1st and 10, Chapman on 26. Handoff left side. It's an option for the quarterback, Bo Rothschild, and he was cutting a little too far, but is only going to get he's going to get up to near the 30. They will give him to the 30.
Colt Lane did a good job on the outside, shedded a blocker and still contained him, and then clear from the backside. Ethan Eck comes in and tackles the quarterback on a little bit of option keeper.
4 minutes to go here in the first. Andale leads 24-0. 2nd down and 7 for Chapman. Own 29, far hash. Bo Rothschild. They'll go with 2 tight end, two tight here near side. As it will be a play action pressure coming, and he eludes one defender, but not a second. Sam Kupker with the quarterback sack. It is a loss back to the 25. It's a sack of 4.
Started out, Emery Kraft gets all the way to the quarterback, hardly stopped it all. That kind of broke up the entire play. So from then on, they really didn't have any success if we're going to have that kind of advantage every time they go back to pass.
So it'll be 3rd and 11 for Chapman from their own 25. We near 3 minutes to go here in the first. Andale leads 24-0 here in the first round of the Class 3A playoffs. Winner moves on to the regional round as dropping back. It's Rothschild airing out over the middle, looking for a man. No one home. He was looking for Isaac Van Meter, his tight end. Parthimer was a few yards deep, could have picked it, but it'll be punting time for Chapman.
See, and that's what happens. That's the first time he actually didn't get hit when he threw it, so he's trying to get rid of the ball even quicker, and he ended up just throwing it before the receiver was even looking.
So Becker back to punt this football away. Sam Harp standing at his own 40. Sam was about in the same position on the last punt and almost housed it. Here's the kick. It's a short kick. Trying to kick it away from Harp. Takes a bounce out of bounds. Here near side to the 46th of Chapman. And that's where Andale will take over at 2:42 to go here in the first with a 24-0 lead.
Okay, we're starting again on the other side of the 50. I think earlier we looked and Andale's run a total of 7 offensive plays.
Seven
right?
offensive plays. And the last drive started at the Chapman 8. The previous drive started at midfield. 1st and 10 Andale from the Chapman 46. Sam Harp. Play action for Harp. Rolling. Sam going to keep it over the middle. 45-40. Sam still cutting. 30, 25, 20. Sam gets some blocks, and he is going to dive towards the pylon, but he is going to be inside the 5 to the 3. 43 yards for Harp. It's 1st and goal, Andale, a First National Bank. First down, First National Bank is first for you at 2.5 to go in the first.
I know Lamar Jackson probably he's playing on Thursday Night Football tonight. But
him and Tua are playing tonight.
That is exactly a Lamar Jackson play right there. Nothing open, and away he goes.
So Harp gets 42, and they keep it again. And he did keep it again. The Sam Harp drive. Touchdown, Andale. 4-yard run for Sam. And it's 30-0 Andale at 2:24 to go in the first.
Excellent job. He earned that with his athletic ability on the previous play, and, of course, rewarded here with a quarterback follow.
As the Indians going for 2, trying to get up 32-0. Harp drops back, throws over the middle, back of the end zone, or front of the end zone. It's Hunter Grimes for the 2-point conversion. It's 32-0 Andale at 2:24 to go in the first quarter. We're back in 30 seconds as this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio.
At Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing, we believe every patient deserves a caring nurse by their side. As a nurse-owned, family-operated agency, we work around the clock to place compassionate, experienced nurses where they are needed most. Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing, where quality care is a call away. Call today at 316-204-0845. That's 316-204-0845 for Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing.
Ad Astra Radio.
9 plays for Andale, and they have 184 yards of total offense and 32 points to show for it as they lead 32-0 at 2:24 to go in the first quarter. As Sam Harp has thrown for 2 and rushed for 1. Bugner's kick. And Francis here near side 10-yard line, muffed it. Got it back, though, as he's trying to go over the middle to the 20, and he will be stood up there. 1st and 10 for Chapman, own 20.
Here's the thing. When we watch some of the previous teams that have struggled against Andale, they just have not even looked good fundamentally. Chapman actually looks disciplined and fundamental. They're just not able to do anything against this Andale defense. And there's no way that they're going to change things too much right now. They've tried a little bit of everything. They've tried double tight. They've tried trips. They've tried throwing. They've tried running. Nothing, no success any way that they've tried so far.
1st and 10 for Chapman on 21. Bo Rothschild, handoff, right side. I believe Francis with it and stood up for no gain. Or it was Becker as they went faked out on me as Becker gets up to the 24 for 3.
And if we have the numbers right, even 27, I think Aiden Dallaire right there on that one. Number 27 was playing. So, yep, we have Aiden Dallaire playing some linebacker already.
Yeah, I see Parker Lease in there as well. 2nd down and 7 for Chapman on 24 near hash. Bo Rothschild with 2 backs, receiver far side, tight end on each side. 10 on the play clock, 1:35 to go in the first. Andale a 32-0 lead. Left side handoff to the fullback, Brecken Francis. Pass at 25 to the 26. Give him 2. 3rd down and medium coming up 3rd and 5.
What I like right there is they were in a wing formation. Sam Hart from his safety position recognized it. He didn't think a couple linebackers or a linebacker, maybe one of the young ones was not in the right position. He's up there helping from the field out there trying to get us adjusted, and that goes back to listening and practice and film study.
3rd and 5 for Chapman as we get to a minute to go in the first. As Andale leads 32-0. Chapman needs the 32 for a first down. Rothschild. They'll go with a jet sweep to the 31-yard line. It's going to be a yard shy. Colton Bell, their slot back with the run, and it is a gain to the 32 and a first down for Chapman.
It's kind of a win for Chapman. That's their first down. It's taken them almost the entire first quarter, though, to get there.
About an 18-second differential between the game and play timer here as 1st and 10 for Chapman, own 32 near hash. As Dan mentioned, we are approaching the end of quarter number 1, so Chapman this will probably be the final play of quarter number 1. Rothschild under center with 3 backs. Handoff left side. This is Francis to the 35. It was Becker again. And he's going to get 3, and that will take us to the first quarter break. Andale leads 32-0 here in the first round of the Class 3A playoffs. We're back in a minute as this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio.
Friday nights in Andale mean one thing, Indians football. And at First National Bank, we're proud to stand behind our hometown team. Just like the Indians play with heart, determination, and teamwork, we bring those same values to serving our customers every single day. From savings accounts to home loans, First National Bank is first for you and for the Indians. First National Bank of Andale, always first for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Andale Ready Mix has superior service, quality concrete, and cutting-edge equipment. Whether it's residential, commercial, or industrial jobs, large or small, they do it all. For your next concrete job, call today, 316-832-0063. Andale Ready Mix. This mud's for you. Andale Construction offers rolled compacted concrete, cement soil stabilization, and dirt services. They pride themselves on delivering products of paramount quality while maintaining the highest standards in order to achieve the best quality product and service for our customers. To see how Andale Ready Mix and Andale Construction can help you with your next project, go to Andale Ready Mix or AndaleConstruction.com.
Ad Astra Radio.
About to start the second quarter. Chapman a 2nd and 7, own 35. Becker handoff right side. And going to get past the 35 to the 38-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
Okay, use the quarterback follow. A little bit different way of doing it that they did. A little ball fake in there to the fullback, and then the quarterback follows to the outside tackle. So this is the most positive yards that Chapman's got. They're controlling the football. Andale's needs to just toughen up here a little bit. Got a couple downs. They're going to try. They'll have 2 downs to make, 4 yards?
3rd down and 4, Chapman on 37 for hash. They'll go in an I formation with 3 backs. Rothschild under center. He'll hand it off to Francis. And he has the first down to the 44. That will be 7.
Okay, in a version of a lead play, you lead with the fullback and give to the tailback, and he follows right behind him. So it's kind of a variation of what Andale would do in different format. They're doing it with a power I look. Andale would do it with a T look.
Stream live audio and video with the Ad Astra Radio app, powered by Nextech Wireless. Latest phones and devices at the best prices. 1st and 10 for Chapman on 44. 10:40 to go here in the first half. Andale leads 32-0 in the I formation. And ball came out. Andale has his football. It was a handoff to Francis, and coming out with that football, eat the neck. It'll be 1st and 10 for Andale at the Chapman 43.
Excellent job. They had taken away the fullback dive right there and ended up, he tried to pull it so he could give it to the next one and ended up losing the football. So here we are. We're still on the other side of the 50. Chapman still has not advanced past the 50 on offense.
It's the 18th fumble recovery for Andale this season, their 31st turnover forced.
Andale going to attack early here. Don't be surprised. Last time it was on the ground. This time it easily could be in the air.
Sam Harp will hand it off right side. It's Jack Horsch. Gets in the second level far side. Has the first down. Past the 30 to about the 27. It'll be a First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you.
Good run by Jack Horsch from the tailback spot.
They will spot Jack at the 27. 15 yards for Horsch. We near 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Andale leads 32-0, trying to get to 40. Sam Harp drops back, play action. Sam going to throw over the middle, looking for Horsch. He overthrew him, incomplete. Colton Bell in coverage for Chapman, incomplete.
Good coverage by Chapman. Had all three deep receivers covered. The only thing open he'd have to progress clear out here to the flats to the fullback, but that's tough to do. You're looking down the field. You've had success looking down the field, so it's tough to then check it off to the back out in the flats.
Get you a Bueller Dental Care scoreboard update. Bueller Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. Non-bracketed game in 3A, Lions, or 2A, Lions leads Belle Plaine. 14-6. Sam Harp cutting over here on the other side. Stiff arm inside the 15. Close to the 10 for Harp. That's another First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you. As Harp will get to the, see where they spot it, to the 12. 15 yards for Harp. So Sam has 67 yards on 4 carries. First and 10, Andale. Up the middle, Sam Harp kept it up the gut, past the 10 to about the 9, maybe the 8.
Coach Schmidt's doing a great job mixing things up. He's gone inside, outside, come out here with a pass. A little bit of everything coming at Chapman. They're not sure how to attack this on defense.
In the 3, Rock Creek now leads Smoky Valley 56-0. Smoky Valley en route to getting to the regional round. That's number 2 seed. Ball came out as Harp a delayed handoff. Chapman says they have this football. Did one of the Andale players come out with it? He's going to stay with the Indians as they were able to get back on that football, Dan.
Yeah, a little bit of trouble right there. I'm not sure where the center to quarterback exchange. Probably just a little bit eager trying to get away from the center and start the play. So here we go. 3rd down and 6?
Yeah, 3rd down and 6. 3 backs. Horsch, left side. Over the middle, he's in. Touchdown, Andale. It's a 9-yard run for Jack. His second touchdown of the night. It's 38-0 at 8:48 to go in the first half. That's a good response after the fumble.
Yeah, a trademark play right there. You're leading with 2 backs, being able to give it to your Z-back and be able to follow the blockers. Once again, offensive line continues to do a good job game after game after game.
Definitely. The Indians will try to go up 40. Harp, Jack Horsch, or Afton Allaire, right side run. And it's good for Afton. 40-0 Andale, 8:48 to go here in the first half. We're back in 30 seconds as this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio.
Here's a bright idea. Kansas deserves fiber internet. Not just Kansas City and Wichita. Little places like Bueller. That's where we started. IdeaTech provides high-speed fiber internet to 75 communities and counting. We're working to bring fiber to as many towns in Kansas as we can. High-speed internet shouldn't just be for the big cities. Another bright idea from IdeaTech.
Get IdeaTech fiber internet at ideatech.com.
Ad Astra Radio.
Jack Horsch, a 9-yard touchdown run, make it 40-0. Jack with his sixth rushing touchdown of the year. Austin Bugner's kick over here near side and returned and going back and hauling it in is Brecken Francis. 10-yard line, 15 spins, and tackled by Noah Stanley about the 18-yard line. Chapman will take over there. 8:40 to go here in the half with a 40-0 hole.
And Parker Lease was down there early, did a good job. Brody Kelp also did a good job of trying to turn it in early. So we look out there. We got most of the same guys playing right now because you're trying to maintain this lead. You want to go in at half. You definitely want to go in over 45-point spread so you can have running clock. All the young guys will get to play in the second half. It's once again, you're in the stage of trying to win and advance and stay healthy.
Definitely, and we are seeing the number 2 seed, Rock Creek, already in command. Handoff to Becker, dragging the defender with him past the 25. And it is going to be second down short for Adil Becker, and he'll get 9.
Good job by Chapman. Once again, they did a good job of handling the football and did a good job of following their back and ended up making it a little bit tough. Actually, they gave them a first down on that play.
So that's their third first down of the game, and the longest play they've had, that 10-yard run by Becker, their longest play of the night, comes as we are at the 8-minute mark to go here in the first half. Andale leads 40-0. It's a 1st and 10 for Chapman at their own 29. In the I formation, flag thrown. I believe there was movement up front on the green and white. They're going to say that was on, they're going to say encroachment on Andale. That's a gift given to Chapman. 5-yard penalty for Andale, and their first penalty since the Trinity game. It'll be 1st and 5 now for Chapman at their own 34. Bo Rothschild under center with 3 backs. Handoff to Becker on the delayed handoff. Becker gets up to the 40, and that will give them the first down. It'll be 6 yards and the 4th first down for Chapman.
Chapman's got to feel good right here. Here you are. You could just say, oh, well, it's 40-0, but they've come out and trying to attack our defensive line and really have did a good job. Their offensive line has had a good success blocking during this series.
Let's get you a Bueller Dental Care scoreboard update. Bueller Dental Care providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. I believe I just saw this come across as early in the first quarter, Inman leading Conway Springs 6-0. Mentioned a lot of games being played. Blown up in the backfield. Becker back to the original line of scrimmage. Kupker and I believe Tristan Cox. And Becker is limping a little bit, trying to get back into the huddle. That was a hard hit by Andale, as Becker's going to come out of this football game.
Okay, that's the first time we've kept them from getting any positive yards on first down here for a while in this series. So let's see if this works to our advantage.
We do have a timeout on the field. Timeout Chapman. It's their second. 6.5 to go here in the first half. Andale leads 40-0 as we're back in 30 seconds. As this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio.
Do you need custom shirts, hoodies, polos, or other apparel printed? Tired of overpaying with online companies? Hi, this is Tyler with 37 Print Co. in Hutch. Come see us and get your shirts printed locally. Check out our work on our Facebook page at 37 Print Co. We print shirts.
Why choose I Need a Cleaners? Expert dry cleaning and our professional shirt service. We take time to care for all your special items. When laundry piles up, let us do it for you. I Need a Cleaners. It's where to take your clothes.
Ad Astra Radio.
6:30 to go here in the first half. Andale leads 40-0 here on senior night. First round of the Class 3A playoffs. Winner moves on to regional play next Friday night. Rothschild play action. Rolling far side throws. It is picked off. Lane Portemer 35-30. Lane tripped out of bounds. But it's a +2 in the turnover battle for Andale.
Just a great job of reading the quarterback, watching his eyes, and being able to adjust to the receiver and the ball. So once again, that is going back to watching film study, having coaches help you out, knowing what's coming, and being able to adjust accordingly. Good play.
So Lane returns it to the Chapman 25, and that's where the Indians take over, leading 40-0 at 6:21 to go in the first half. That's Rick Bertamati to the ball, as the Indians will try to get past that 45-point margin. Harp, handoff, Horsch, or it's after the layer, spins inside the 20. And that's a First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you, the 6th for Andale here tonight.
A lot of positive yards. Inside fullback trap. Did a great job there by the offensive line. And another 12 yards or so on each time we're taking off with the football.
11 yards for Afton Allaire. It's 1st and 10. Harp. With that football, it's Noah Stanley, came out of nowhere, and he is in for an 11-yard or 14-yard touchdown as Noah gets into the scoring action here tonight. It's 46-0 Andale, 5:47 to go. Noah, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
Good teams take advantage of turnovers after Lane Parthamer's interception, come back with a couple really positive plays, and able to score and increase it up to that magic 45-plus.
Seth Fernandez out to attempt the extra point at 46-0. Harp the holder. As Seth trying to get a PAT here on senior night. It is up and through for Fernandez. Makes it 47-0 Andale at 5:46 to go here in the first half. We're back in 30 seconds. As this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio.
The new Ranke E3 uses high-strength steel because it's tried and true. Why mess with perfection? The industry's highest strength-to-weight ratio is used in all Ranke systems. At Ranke, you can take your pick from a range of materials to fend off corrosion and cater to your specific needs. Contact your local Ranke dealer, Bullseye Irrigation of Inman, today. Ranke uses common sense just like you do. Discover common sense. Discover the new E3. Bullseye Irrigation of Inman is your Ranke dealer. Ranke, more right than rain.
Ad Astra Radio.
Well, the Indians capitalize off a Lane Parthamer interception and a 14-yard touchdown run from sophomore Noah Stanley, making it 47-0 Andale. 5:46 to go here in the first half. And here is Bugner's kick over the middle, and this will be returned here near side, 15-20 to the 22-yard line. It was Hunter Kidd, the return man. It'll be 1st and 10 coming up for Chapman at 5:42 to go here in the half. Andale with a 47-0 lead. And it looks like if the results still stand, the number 1 and number 2 seeds in 3A West will move on to next Friday.
Yeah, Rock Creek's a very, very good team. They're going to be very tough to keep out of down the road, and very likely, you would think on paper, that's what's going to happen here on some Friday night. Right here on this field is going to be an Andale Rock Creek. No one will be surprised if that happens.
1st and 10 for Chapman at the 12-yard line. Did they call a flag, Dan? I didn't see one.
Didn't see. I was watching down here on the sideline. I'll come back to you and tell you why.
No problem. So Rothschild under center on 1st and 10. They got Bell in motion to the far side. This will be Becker with the run to the right side. Forward progress past the 15 to the 18-yard line. It'll be 6 yards. It'll be 5 yards.
One of the advantages that Andale has right here, as soon as they had scored, the offensive line comes right over here, sits down on a bench, or getting where they can see and talk to Coach Deegan, the offensive line coach. They're already taking a look and seeing what they did on the previous play so they can utilize that down the road. So I wasn't really watching out on the field. I was watching down here on the sideline.
Well, I didn't even hear our white hat even call anything. Oh, flag was holding on the defense. Reed Huckins with the assist. So a 10-yard penalty for Chapman. So it'll be second and 5 now. It's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. I believe Becker there, far side.
Okay, we keep rotating on the inside. We're trying to make sure that we have an understanding of how to stop this dive play. We're back with Emery, Kraft. We've got Ethan Eck and looks like Alex Krause.
Grimes with the tackle as Becker's back into the football game in the backfield. It'll be 3rd down and 3 for Chapman on 18. 4:17 to go here in the first half. Andale a 47-0 lead. 3 backs. Rothschild straight up the gut. One of the Chapman players far side says first down. And where will they spot it? It's the 22-yard line. They're moving the sticks. And that'll be the 5th first down of the half for Chapman as Rothschild gets to the 23. So it'll be 4 yards.
Okay, they're going to try to force not only the defensive line to take care of the dive, but their inside linebackers got to stay there and be able to react and read the football a little bit quicker.
In the I formation with 3 backs, and there's movement right side by Chapman. Now the 3rd penalty against the Irish will back him up 5. It's their right guard, Naziah Brown.
So there's the discipline you really got to have in order to keep it from. Oh, they called
that on Andale?
Who knows? But that's a discipline you got to have. If you're going to run the football like Chapman's trying to do and normally like Andale, you've got to have enough discipline, no penalties, and be able to be willing to take that 4 or 5 yards at a clip. And that's what Chapman's doing right now. If they don't have any penalties or turnovers, they're making it tough for Andale right now.
3:12 to go in the first half. Andale leads 47-0. Second penalty against the Indians. Both of the encroachment variety here in the first half. Rothschild, handoff. It'll be Becker, and going to be stood up there right side.
Thing about Becker, the running back, very seldom is he pushed backwards. He almost always finishes going forward, and so that's an advantage for them because they always get another extra yard or 2 each time that he finishes. He's not a big back at all, but he's doing a good job of getting that extra yard every time. So now they have 2nd and short, 2nd and about 2-3 yards.
And he's 5'8", 175 and a junior. 2nd and 3, Chapman on 30. As Rothschild under center in the wing formation. Becker didn't get it that time. It was a quarterback follow for Rothschild. And he got to the 32. And it'll be good enough for a first down for Chapman. We go under 2 minutes to go. Andale leads 47-0. He needed 2, got 3.
Got to be careful here because you're trying to go into half with the lead that you have right here, minute 30. They're going to have to experiment a little bit going down the field somehow if they're really trying to score before half.
1st and 10 from the Chapman 33. Here is Becker. And ran right into Afton Allaire. Jack Horch with the assist. They went with a little counter play to the near side, and Afton Allaire ran to Becker, and Jack Horch finished it off in a timeout for Dylan Schmidt and the Indians. 1:20 to go here in the first half with the Indians leading 47-0. Let's just keep it right here. And, Dan, this has got to be something that Coach Schmidt probably wants to try to get this football back.
Not sure what's going on here. That's okay because he's got something in mind, and so they take advantage of this, trying to create a turnover, stop play, create another opportunity for Andale.
Give you a Bueller Dental Care scoreboard update. Bueller Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. Final in 2A, Sabetha defeats Humboldt tonight 48-0. Conway Springs leading Inman 7-6 late first half. Rock Creek, like I mentioned earlier, 56-0 over Smoky Valley. That's the number 2 seed. Other games involving 3A teams tonight. Burlington, Prairie View, Wellsville, and Parsons. Those are the other games happening in the first round of the 3A playoffs tonight. Second down and 9. Rothschild, handoff to Francis, right side. Oh, breaks lead, kept it on a keeper far side, past the 40 to the 41. And that's going to be a gain to the 41. It is 8 yards for Rothschild and third down and 1. Under a minute to go. Rothschild, handoff, right, left side, stiff arm for Becker. Another stiff arm flag thrown here. This could be a face mask on the stiff arm by Becker. Holding on the defense, and you signaled towards the offense. Jason Ybarra called holding on Chapman and probably meant offense instead of defense. So it's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the spot. At 49 seconds to go, ball will be at the 28-yard line of Chapman.
Okay, Andale just needs to finish the half, finish it positive. Got a third and long. Try to keep them right there. Go in at halftime, come back out with running clock.
It'll be third down and a mile. They need the 42. It's 3rd and 15. Rothschild with 3 backs. Delayed handoff option. Ball came out, and they might have a +3. Did they get on it? After the error, comes out of the pile with the football. It's a fumble, and Andale, 44 seconds to work with, up 47-0. Will try to put more points before going into the locker room.
Got second group of offense in. JV group here and see if they can get some positive things going into half.
It is the second fumble of the night. Here's Braden Spexar. Noah Stanley, left side, spins, past the 25 to the 23, and Dylan Schmidt does have a couple timeouts to burn. It's a 4-yard gain for Noah Stanley. It's the second timeout. Let's just keep it right here at 34 seconds to go. In the half, Andale leads 47-0, and they want to keep this 47-0 lead because it'll be a rolling timer in the second half.
Trying to give the young guys a chance here to see what it's like to try to advance the ball in the last minute of a half or of a quarter. In this case, the second quarter. Seeing if they can get some positive yards here or possibly even a score before half.
Let's mention some of the other games happening in 3A on the west side tomorrow on Andale's side of the bracket. Pratt and Chaparral will play tomorrow for 4-13 matchup, and Collegiate will go to Hugoton for a huge 5-12 matchup. Other games also tomorrow, Heston and Wichita Trinity, a rematch from district play. Holcomb and Colby tomorrow as well, and Cheney and Concordia. And the other game tomorrow in 3A West is Clay Center and Scott City. Dropping back, Braden Spexar on 2nd and 6. Screen pass, Noah Stanley, far side, gets a block. 15-10, Noah's going to try to go in. He's going to walk in, far side corner in the end zone. Touchdown, Andale. How about Braden Spexar with a 24-yard touchdown pass on a screen to Noah Stanley? It is 53-0 Andale at 28 seconds to go in the half.
Same play they had tried a week ago, the JV did against the Varsity of Heston, and didn't quite get it completed this time. Everything worked out well. Good blocking out front. Good touchdown. Even the young guys are going to go in at halftime feeling good.
Noah Stanley is second receiving touchdown of the year. 53-0 Andale, 28 seconds to go. The young guys will go for two. With the sophomore Braden Spexar, handoff as they were going to go to a big fella. Ben Patton, as it'll be a false start. It would have been Ben Patton who was trying to get the handoff. I know Coach Schmidt trying to get some of those seniors some opportunity here. So 28 seconds to go in a half. The Indians lead 53-0. As Dan, the Indians have thrown 3 touchdown passes here tonight. I don't think we've seen this all year. Spexart, here's a 2-point try. It is Ben Patton. Trying to get there, trying to get a push to the goal line. And I believe he's going to be short. So the try is no good. It's 53-0 Andale. 28 seconds to go here in the half. And let's get a 30-second break in. Andale leads 53-0, 28 seconds to go here in the half. This is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio.
The experienced team at Pyle Law is located at 705 West Kansas Avenue in McPherson and is ready to assist you with every aspect of your personal injury case. Tom and his staff have over 25 years of experience and work diligently to fight for the compensation you deserve. If you've been hurt at work or in a car or motorcycle wreck, call 620-241-9000 for a free consultation today. Evening and weekend appointments are available. Visit pylelaw.legal to find more information and rest assured you're moving in the right direction.
Ad Astra Radio.
Well, the last 2 touchdowns have been scored by sophomore Noah Stanley. 53-0 Andale, 28 seconds to go here in the half. The Irish will get the ball to start the second half, and this will be a rolling timer. Dan with the Andale lead at 53-0.
Yeah, going to try to get another kick by Fernandez. Let him come off at halftime with another kickoff here before. There we go.
And a little short kick returned here by one of the up man, 35-yard line. Making the return, Braxton Prosser, a 6'1 sophomore. So 23 seconds for Chapman to work with one timeout in their pocket as well.
Okay, the normal defense going to go out one last time here before half. They need a big play in order to try to score. So,
Coach.
I'm just seeing who's out there for us. It looks like the normal group here.
I see Aiden Allaire's in there at linebacker.
Okay.
So 1st and 10 for Chapman, own 36-yard line. As Bo Rothschild, as Dylan Schmidt brought up to me, this team averages 4. As Colton Bell trying to throw, he throws and it's incomplete. Incomplete at 16 seconds to go, but Andale brought the house. Yeah, Jack Horch.
They're trying everything there.
They are.
Couple reverse and end up, you try to throw back to the quarterback. Similar to where, I don't know if we can go quite as far, but I think the old Eagles probably ran a little bit better in the Super Bowl than Chapman did tonight. But I don't blame them. They're trying a little bit of everything to try to get a score before half.
Dan, that is the 4th Chapman member of the Chapman Irish who has attempted a pass and blown up there, Ethan Eck, as Becker lost yardage back to the 34. And Ethan Eck probably going to have a great wrestling season after this one. It's a loss of 2, and that's going to do it for the half. It's all Andale in this one. 53-0 over the Chapman Irish. The First National Bank halftime report is coming up. Andale leads 53-0. Back after this, as this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio.
Coverage of Indians football continues next with the First National Bank halftime report. First National Bank is first for you. Stream Indians football all season on the free Ad Astra Radio app.
Kansas. Trust the power of blue for your CanCare plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblue.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
Let the party begin where the pizza never ends. Come fuel up, raise up a cup, gather up your grub at the Hub.
Hey, it's Sammy from the Hub Brick Oven and Brewery, inviting y'all to join us in Mound Ridge. The station, Coffee and Bakery, is open at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday for all your coffee, bakery, and ice cream fixes. Don't forget to try one of our delicious appetizers. Our brick oven is fired up from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Come get your grub at the Hub.
At Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Hutchinson, it's not just about buying a car, it's about how you're treated every step of the way. Drive home today in a brand new 2025 Ram 1500 with 0% financing for 72 months with approved credit. Or choose the bold and stylish 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee L with 0% financing for 60 months with approved credit. No matter which you pick, you'll find unbeatable deals and the service you deserve.
Like Mr. Samuels always says, come by, let's be friends.
Allen Samuels, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Hutchinson.
Got hail damage? Let Hutch Auto Body take it from here. Hutch Auto Body makes it easy with expert paintless dent repair, backed by a lifetime warranty. Locally owned, community focused, and committed to giving you first-class service from start to finish. When storms roll through, count on the shop that's here long after they're gone. Hutch Auto Body in downtown Hutchinson, where quality, service, and community come first.
With your halftime update on the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County, I'm Lucky Kid. The state volleyball tournaments got underway today with action in 1A Division I at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City, in 3A at the Hutchinson Sports Arena, and in 5A at Salina's Tony's Pizza Event Center. In the 1A Division I tournament today in Dodge City, Little River made it through pool play undefeated, beating Frankfort 25-15, 25-17, Gossel 25-13, 25-15, and Centralia 25-14, 25-8. Little River taking on Quinter in the semifinals coming up on Saturday morning, that getting underway at 9. In 3A at the Hutchinson Sports Arena today, the results looked like this. Heston lost to Silver Lake 20-25, 13-25 in their first match, then lost to Wichita Trinity 22-25, 17-25. They beat Ellsworth 25-21, 25-22. They will finish third in their pool. They're not advancing on to the semis, but Hoisington is. Although they lost to Hoisington 25-20, 17-25, 20-25, they would beat Osage City 25-19, 25-16, and Riverton 25-23, 26-24. Hoisington will be in the semifinals on Saturday. The second-place team out of their pool, they'll take on Silver Lake at 9. Ellsworth lost all three of their matches today in Hutchinson to Trinity Academy 25-20, 17-25, 22-25, and the Silver Lake 23-25, 29-31. In 5A at Salina, Great Bend lost to Blue Valley Southwest 11-25, 10-25, defeated Maize South 13-25, 26-24, 25-20, and in their final pool match, they lost to Capon Mount Carmel 29-27, 18-25, 21-25 to finish 1 and 2 on the day. Ellenwood, the top seed, and also Hillsboro will be competing tomorrow at the 2A tournament in Dodge City. In the 4A tournament at the Sports Arena on Friday, Andale, Buhler, and McPherson will be in competition. Andale is the top seed. We'll be back with a look at the scoreboard right after this.
One of the most important elements of success is knowing when to expand and when to focus on strengthening what you have. At People's Bank and Trust, we've done just that over the years, ensuring that we always have a solid base to provide for our customers and our community. At People's Bank and Trust, we never promise more than we can deliver. And what we deliver is safe, sound, reliable banking that puts you first. Let us put our experience to work for you and your family. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Bird Camp Insurance, now a part of Iron Insurance Partners, brings you trusted local service with expanded coverage, including home, auto, farm, business, and more. With over 50 years of history and a future backed by a national network, we are here to help you protect what matters most. Call 620-662-7067
or visit ironrisk.com today.
The Barn on Highway 50 in Burton will fill you to the top with delicious homemade food. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you can't go wrong with the Barn's full-flavored menu or their fresh desserts made daily. Dine in or have a seat and a drink at the Barn's unique bar. Like the Barn on Facebook for daily specials. The Barn. Home is where the barn is.
If high fertilizer prices have you scratching your head, call our team of professionals at Heartland Soil Services and let us help you determine exactly what you need, where you need it, for all of your fertility needs. If you've grid soil sampled within the last 4 years, we've got the data to make the prescription to put your fertilizer exactly where you need it. Or, if you'd like to try a grid soil sample, call us today and we can help.
Heartland Soil Services.
And remember, unless you test, it's just a guess.
Just a handful of scores to pass on in high school football action in tonight's games. It was Central Christian leading Stafford in 8-man division 2, 40-1. That was the end at the first period. Class 2A score, Smith Center was leading Remington 22-0. Rock Creek was up on Smoky Valley 21-0 at the end of the first quarter. The other 6 p.m. kickoff tonight involving a regional team was Norwich, and they are playing Victoria. We don't have a score on that game as of yet. Regional soccer going on today. We do have some scores from there. In Class 4-1A, McPherson knocks off Independence on the road 3-0 to advance to the state quarterfinals next Tuesday. Caravelle Muncie beat Berean Academy 3-0 in another 4-1A match. Heston playing Wichita Classical this evening. In Class 5A, keep on Mount Carmel down Hutchinson 5-0 in their regional final. More on the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to Championship presented by Thrive Allen County coming up next. I'm Lucky Kid.
This is the First National Bank Halftime Report. On the way, we'll recap tonight's first half. Ad Astra TV brings you live video of tonight's game on the Ad Astra Radio app.
For more than 90 years, Hutchinson Community College has been the premier two-year educational institution in Kansas, offering the highest quality education at an exceptional value. Schedule a personal campus tour today. Visit hutchcc.edu/campus tour.
Mann, Wyatt, Tanksley Injury Attorneys.
Liability issues are complex. The manufacturer fought and fought. The best offer today was $30,000. The jury returned a verdict for a little over $11.1 million.
Mann, Wyatt, Tanksley Injury Attorneys. Big firm muscle, small firm hustle.
Hey there, fellow farmers. This is Jonathan Danzel with Integrity Ag. Whether you're dealing with nitrogen leaching, phos and micronutrient tie-up, or struggling with hard-to-kill weeds, we offer products and solutions that work. With high phos prices today, ask about our air drill ready humic and fulvic acid and black gypsum products to unlock the tied up phos out in your fields. We're also your area Pivot Bio and LG Seeds dealer. Check us out on the web at www.integrityagcells.com.
Nurses partner with a staffing agency that puts you first. Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing offers top weekly pay, full benefits, and a nurse-owned team that's available 24 hours a day. Whether you want travel, local, contract, or PRN shifts, let Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing help you find the right fit so you can focus on providing that exceptional patient care. Apply now with Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing at ckmedicalstaffing.com.
Andale Ready Mix has superior service, quality concrete, and cutting-edge equipment. Whether it's residential, commercial, or industrial jobs, large or small, they do it all. For your next concrete job, call today, 316-832-0063. Andale Ready Mix, this much for you. Andale Construction offers rolled compacted concrete, cement soil stabilization, and dirt services. They pride themselves on delivering products of paramount quality while maintaining the highest standards in order to achieve the best quality product and service for our customers. To see how Andale Ready Mix and Andale Construction can help you with your next project, go to Andale Ready Mix or AndaleConstruction.com.
Ad Astra Radio.
Back in Andale as we continue on with the First National Bank halftime report with the Andale Indians leading 53-0. We'll have a rolling timer in the second half. Reed Huckins up top alongside Dan Buchanan. I'm Dylan Sherwood, and just Andale playing their style of football again. 3 turnovers in the first half. I know Chapman had 6 first downs, but Dan, they only had 69 yards of total offense. Andale has 268. And so good things here for Andale in the first round of the 3A playoffs.
Good thing was for Andale, a couple things. One, they have made it through the half and looks like healthy and be able to run running clock. But also, they were able to put it out there. They're going to score on the run. They've just always been a ground and pound team, but now they're finding out and being able to put out there on film, hey, you better be careful because we're going to attack you through the air also. Sam's made Sam Harp, several good passes out there. 3 or 4 different receivers have caught either on the extra point or a touchdown. So good variety coming out. Good job. Excellent. Change of pace a little bit. Got a little bit of everything going on the offensive end.
A 40-point first quarter for the Indians. Leading off was a Jack Horse 34-yard touchdown pass from Sam Harp. 9:34 to go in the first, 8-0 Andale. Then Lane Parthamer, a 50-yard pass from Harp. A Dre and Dansel run, making it 16-0. Dansel added an 8-yard run at 4:32 to go, made it 24-0 Sam Harp. 4-yard touchdown run. It was 32-0 Andale. After that, 13 points in the second quarter. Jack Horse, 9-yard touchdown run, 8:48 to go. Noah Stanley, a 14-yard touchdown run, 5:46 to go. And then Stanley, a 24-yard touchdown pass from Braden Spexhart with 28 seconds to go. So it was a 32-point first quarter instead of 40. I got my math all mixed up, but the Indians end up scoring 3 touchdowns there in quarter number 2 of 21 points. So 32 points in the first, 21 in the second, adds up to a 53-0 lead for Andale here at the break. And Dan, Andale volleyball team at Hutch tomorrow at the sports arena. The Indians are the number 1 seed, and they get the luxury to play their first match against the defending 4A champs in Bishop Miege, who enters the state tournament at 9-26, I believe.
Really doesn't mean a lot on the records right there because that's a team that plays a lot of 6A teams.
Yep.
And so now it's a tough draw because Andale's the number 1 seed and Bishop Miege gets seeded number 8, but that's part of pool play because, hey, there's a good thing to that also. Okay, you're going to play them in pool play. You know you're going to have to see them probably before the day's over anyway, so you might as well take care of business in pool play, put them out there a little bit. But they've got 2 other matches that'll be quite of a challenge also with Paola and Rock Creek. So they've got playing at 11, 1, and 3, trying to advance to play on Saturday. And I think those begin at 1, I believe. I'm not positive yet.
The semifinals and the finals?
On Saturday.
On Saturday, the semifinals begin at 1.
Right.
And then the consolation and championship matches begin 25 minutes after the last semifinal.
So you got to be one of the top 2 teams in your pool
yes,
in order to advance to the next round. And so either way, you're going to probably play Bishop Miege. So if you play them in pool play, at least you're not playing them in the first round if you happen to advance to Saturday.
Go ahead.
And then on Saturday also, it's a big day also for Andale because the cross-country team's headed up to Wamego. The girls have a qualifier in freshman
Ava Banda.
She'll run at about 10:30. She was an individual qualifier. But then on the guy side, hey, once again, excellent season. They come off of a 4A regional championship and have a chance right here. They have a chance. Wamego's really good, and Carbondale, Santa Fe, but they're in the running right there. They'll have 7 runners, 5 are scored, and so Jack Cutler Sr. will be leading them with Roman Luber, Sam Pavlicek, Dustin Buchanan, Cade Brown, Levi Schmidt, Will Parks. We'll all be running for a chance to try to get a trophy for the team.
Yeah.
So they're out there trying to get 5 of the 7 to score high enough in order to get in the top 3, which would be a great, great accomplishment. And they will run at about 12:30 at Wamego up there by Manhattan.
Yeah, it's at the Country Club on the west side of Wamego, as you mentioned, up near by Manhattan. Andale leads 53-0 here over Chapman. Let's go over the 3A bracket, Dan, as initial thoughts, because this bracket came out like 12:30 on early Saturday morning. There was some corrections that had to be made. We knew Andale was going to be the number 1 seed in the West, and there were some things that got kind of slipped. In the initial bracket had Cheney as the 8, but there was a plus-minus there with between the 6, 7, and the 8, which is Heston, Cheney, and Clay Center. And so Clay Center ended up being the 8. So the winner, Andale, the result still stands. Andale will host either Clay Center or Scott City here next Friday night here in Andale. And then on the top, the other side of the Andale side of the bracket, on the Andale side of the bracket, Pratt and Chaparral, that's a district rematch. I believe Pratt ended up winning that one, and then Collegiate has to go all the way to Hugoton to play. And as we mentioned, one team already moving on in 3A West. Rock Creek defeats Smoky Valley tonight 56-0. This is a Bueller Dental Care scoreboard update. Bueller Dental Care providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. And the other matchups in 3A on the west side tomorrow night, Heston and Trinity. That was a game that Trinity and Heston were close-knit for a little bit in the first half a couple weeks ago. They will play each other tomorrow night at Heston. Holcomb and Colby tomorrow night in Holcomb, and Cheney hosting Concordia. So I believe tomorrow night on one of our sports streams on Ad Astra Radio, Trinity and Heston will be on that. So that'll be a 7 o'clock kick. The Midway Motors drive to the game at 6:30. I believe Doug Higgins and Matt Stafford will be doing that game as they will head over to Heston. So that'll be an interesting one. Other games in 3A. So I mentioned let's go over the East games real quick. Tomorrow night, Columbus and Hayden. That's the 116 matchup on the east side. Burlington, Prairie View, that's going on tonight. Wellsville, Parsons, Anderson County, Jeff West. Prairie, LeCompton, and Santa Fe Trail. Neodesha and Girard. Bishop Ward and Frontenac. And Holton at Baldwin.
Okay, the best thing out of all of that as you're going through scores is that Andale knows no matter who it is, and as they keep moving along, they get to play at home. And that was the advantage throughout the year of trying to keep that point spread earlier in other games and being able to come out of being the number 1 seed. No matter what happens, Andale, as long as they win, they keep playing at home until they qualify. If they do, going to Hutchinson, clear on for finals.
Another Bueller Dental Care scoreboard update involving a game tonight. 2A non-bracketed game. Lions leading Belle Plaine 17-12. So that is another score we have for you on the Bueller Dental Care scoreboard.
Okay, as we look out here, of course, we're going to end up with running, but we've got different people out here on the kickoff team, in fact. And so now all of the young guys, they're done with their undefeated JV season. Here's their chance to keep playing in the varsity. And it starts off with a very good hit. It looked like I'm going to try to get that number because that was a good tackle. Number 18, Brody Kelp.
Yep. And
excellent tackle.
It was Hunter Kidd, the return man, as Brody Kelp with a stop. It'll be 1st and 10 for Chapman, a rolling timer here in the second half. As they will start 1st and 10, own 32. As Dan going to point a lot of names out. I see Judek out there. Dayton King's out there. Matthew Broaden.
And even Easton Regier is in on defense. So this is going to be a challenge because we had a hard time stopping them earlier.
Here is the delayed handoff to the fullback, Brecken Francis, to the 35.
It's going to be a challenge to our inside players right there. We've got Aiden Allaire and Brody Kelp out here at inside linebackers, so they've got to toughen up right there because they're going to keep coming at them, and they're going to end up leading with their fullback and then follow with their tailback.
So 2nd down and 6 for Chapman, just past the 35. Over a minute in, Andale a 53-0 lead as Bo Rothschild with 2 tight to the far side, 3 backs behind Rothschild. This will be Francis, right side, going to go nowhere.
Good job right there. Excellent job creating a 3rd and long. So that was the inside play that we're looking for from these guys.
No gain for Rothschild, or Francis again, and it'll be 3rd down and 6.
Looking out here, over here on this side on the corner, we've got number 45, Dayton King. And I think we have 25.
So that'd be Judd Eck.
Okay. And back here we have Lane Martin playing along with
Emmett
Eck playing on the safeties.
3rd and 6 for Chapman on 36. Rothschild in the gun. Or Rothschild, and this is a jet sweep to the far side. Colton Bell, and tripped up to near the 39-yard line. It'll be a 4th down and 3 coming up.
Very doubtful that they will be punting during this half. Chapman will keep trying to score against this group.
So 4th down and 3 for Chapman on 39. 9:43 to go here in the 3rd. Andale leads 53-0 as Andale has scored 104 points in the last 6+ quarters. Remember, last week it was 57-0. So exactly 110, actually. And we have a
good discipline. Andale didn't jump off sides. They're trying to draw him off sides. Created the timeout. So what you're going to probably see this time, I didn't look out there to see who's playing for Chapman, but I would believe that they're probably either going to go with the tailback. After he follows, they'll fake to the fullback and give to the tailback. That's been a positive play throughout the night for them.
Andale leads 53-0, 9:22 to go. It's timeout called by Chapman. Stream live audio and video with the Ad Astra Radio app. Powered by NextTech Wireless. Latest phones and devices at the best prices.
There's a number we haven't talked about, a number 14 over on the other side. Aston Harp's also playing. Number 3, it looks like Tobin Easter is playing the corner. Big play right here for the JV.
4th and 3 for Chapman on 39. Rothschild will drop back, throws over the middle, and it's incomplete. Threw over the middle, was looking for his tight end, Talon Decker, and Andale will take over 1st and 10 at the Chapman 39, 9:11 and counting to go in the 3rd with a 53-0 lead.
And there's the danger of trying to throw. Nothing wrong with their decision right there. You not only have to throw the ball, catch the ball, and block, and that's the idea of being able, if you're going to throw, you got to get all 3 things happening right there. They did 2 of them. They couldn't do the 3rd. They couldn't catch the ball. So, I mean, that's what's hard when you go for a pass right there.
Andale did not score in the second half in their 57-0 victory last week against Heston, even though it was a running timer. But this JV group, their undefeated season is over in JV competition as the handoff and trying to get some running room.
This is a JV group on Monday. Just got done beating Mays JV by score of, I thought he said
61-0.
61-0. So this is an undefeated JV group during their JV season, and they've played Mays, they've played Capon, they've played one group, I might have been the freshman that played Goddard Eisenhower, I guess. It wasn't the JV, but they've played a lot of good teams, too.
Lane Martin on the carry got 1 yard, and we have a flag thrown far side.
And now they did come off side. So the discipline of right there, Andale doesn't, Chapman did. And so that's what you're looking for. What kind of team discipline are you going to have? Great experience for these guys right here. It's going to get tougher and tougher to play the JV as the postseason continues. Great opportunity tonight. 2nd
down and 4 now for Andale at the Chapman 34-yard line. 7:30 to go in the 3rd. Andale leads 53-0, trying to have their 3rd consecutive shutout at home. As far side, I believe that was Wyatt Becker there far side. With the run, it's a First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you.
33. Who's 33?
33.
August Seiler.
August Seiler.
Does that sound right? I think
it's
33 that ran it.
I thought I saw 39 there.
Okay.
So it was Wyatt Becker. So to the 20-yard line. It was a gain of 19 for Becker. So 1st and 10, handoff, Aiden Allaire to the 14, 4 yards.
Okay, as you look out there, we have to keep in mind, most of the linemen, I think all but one offensive lineman is a senior that plays on the varsity. And so Brody Winter's the only one that is not a senior. And so you're looking right now at our next group of offensive linemen, and they need to develop very quickly in order to replace the group that is going to be graduating.
And Easton Regira, sophomore, at center. Handoff right side is Noah Stanley. He's inside the 5. Or Luke Martin, correction. It is to the 3-yard line. It's a First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you. 10 yards for Luke Martin.
And we'll keep trying to name some of the offensive linemen because they keep rotating them back and forth. Every time we see a number, we'll try to give it to you. 56, Cameron Woltemath, I know is in right now.
I think we might have a big man touchdown here. Flag thrown because they did have Nelson Ely in the backfield. And they will get a false start on Andale. So the fourth penalty of the night against Andale comes at 5:07 to go in the third with a 53-0 lead. Nelson Ely was lined up as one of the running backs, Dan. I know Coach Schmidt trying to get some of the guys that don't score often, give them an opportunity to touch the football and maybe try to taste the nectar of the end zone. So as we have 10 on the play clock, as we near 4:40 to go in the third, Andale leads 53-0 as they get to the, are they going to get this off? Brandon Spexart does get it off. Nelson Ely left side, diving, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. It looked like he had a hole there left side as Ely, I believe he might have just gotten the 5 yards back.
Okay, another senior in, number 79, Ace Altman.
Ace King.
A week ago he was king, wasn't he?
Ely got 6. It's second and goal from the 2. 4 minutes to go in the third. 53-0 Andale. Nelson Ely left side. The big man touchdown. Nelson Ely, a senior on senior night, a 2-yard plunge. It's 59-0 Andale at 3:45 to go in the third. How about that, Dan Buchanan? Big fella touchdown.
Oh, he'll have a good story for years and years on that one, how he ran 2 of them in a row, back to back, took it all the way into the end zone.
Great. I love it. I love it.
And it's good to see the sideline cheering for him also. It's not just him by himself. Obviously, good line blocking, but you could see as soon as he scored, a lot of players on the sideline cheering.
I believe we have another senior in the backfield. And left side is a 2-point conversion for Corbin Stedham. How about that? 2 senior big fellas getting into the score column here tonight.
Give credit to the offensive line. I wish you could name them real quick. We won't have enough time here to read all those numbers because I'm not positive who was in there, but good job.
2:48 to go here in the third. 61-0 Andale. Let's get a 30-second break in as we'll be back in 30 seconds as this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio.
Friday nights in Andale mean one thing, Indians football. And at First National Bank, we're proud to stand behind our hometown team. Just like the Indians play with heart, determination, and teamwork, we bring those same values to serving our customers every single day. From savings accounts to home loans, First National Bank is first for you and for the Indians. First National Bank of Andale, always first for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Ad Astra Radio.
Well, a big man touchdown from Nelson Ely. As Dan mentioned, Nelson will have a story to tell for a while. A 2-yard touchdown run as Corbin Stedham with the 2-point conversion. Andale leads 61-0 at a minute 30 to go as Seth Fernandez with the over-ended kick. Here is Kidd from the 20-yard line, 25-30. Kidd dives forward to the 34-yard line, maybe the 35, as we do see some other guys coming in. I believe I did see Weston Stanhope.
Yep. Weston Stanhope on that tackle.
Hey, there's a proud papa. Gotta love that tackle. I believe the Stanhopes gotta love that. So 1st and 10 for Chapman. Minute 5 to go in the third. 61-0 Andale as the Indians are this much closer to extending their winning streak to 22 and the home winning streak to 86.
Looks like we've got Oliver Spexarth playing inside linebacker. Aston Harp out there
he's directing traffic.
He knows what's coming.
Here is Francis. And going to get up to the 37. 2 yards. Oliver Spexarth was in there.
Matthew Broughton still playing on the defensive line. Dalton King still out here playing on a corner. We can see the numbers on this side a little bit easier. We apologize for some of those on the other side. And number 40, I see. And there is Austin Guerrera playing it inside a little bit. 18 is playing on defensive.
Brody Kelp.
Playing on defensive line.
Yeah. 8 seconds to go. And that's going to take us to the fourth quarter.
Aiden Allaire was also in there.
Yep. Andale leads 61-0. We're back with the fourth quarter in a minute, as this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship, presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio.
Here's a bright idea. Don't get a mullet. If you're not sure why, ask the nearest responsible adult. Let's all agree that some things are best left in the past, like getting internet through copper cable. Instead, get IdeaTek high-speed fiber internet. Modern, fast, and reliable. Progress happens when we leave worse stuff in the past. Stuff like cable internet, mullets. Progress. Another bright idea from IdeaTek. Get fast, modern IdeaTek internet at ideatech.com.
Ad Astra Radio.
Back with the fourth quarter. Andale leads 61-0. 12 minutes away from advancing on in the 3A playoffs, as the Indians will take on the winner between Scott City and Clay Center, taking place tomorrow in Clay Center. Next week is regional action, so that will be next Friday night. And pending the opponent and pending the time, we'll get you all that on adastraradio.com once it becomes official. Handoff, it'll be a quarterback option to Rothschild past the 45 to the 47. He's going to get 9 yards for a first down. And the first down of the second half for the Irish. There's Matthew Broughton with the stop for the Indians.
All right, this is time to step up here a little bit. They held him last time to 4 downs. Here we go. Gave up a first down here, and that's the danger of giving up a lot of yardage on that first down.
Rothschild under center on 1st and 10 from their own 48. And we got flags thrown everywhere.
Illegal procedure again. Chapman's having a little bit more discipline problems right now.
So back him up to the 43.
Okay, let's see if we can come up with some more. Let's see if we got any different numbers than what we've seen before.
Yeah, can you see on this side now?
Well, and even playing, Dalton King's over here again, so I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I don't know either. Let's see.
Tobin Easter's still on the other side at corner.
I see Luke Seiler in a linebacker spot.
Yeah, it does. We mentioned him enough.
I see Lane Martin and Emmett Eck in the secondary. Tobin Easter's there on the far corner. So 1st and 15 for Chapman, maybe more movement. And it is another false start on Chapman.
You know, that's a little bit odd because really, honestly, Chapman has played discipline throughout the night. And they just haven't been able to get it going here in the second half. Credit to the JV, staying in there. Let's see if we can hold him right here and get the ball back and pretty much run out the quarter if we can hold him here and get the ball back.
Chapman has 18 yards here in the second half, all on the ground. So now 1st and 20 for Chapman from their own 38 near hash. Under 10 minutes to go. Andale leads 61-0. And more movement up front. This one was from their tight end, Van Martin. I don't think I've ever seen 3 false start penalties in a row, coming back to back to back.
That poor young man, as soon as he did it, he just ran off the field. Just like,
and Van Meter's playing his last football game as well. He is one of several seniors for Chapman. And now we have a timeout called by the Irish. At 9:20 to go, Andale leads 61-0. We're back in 30 seconds as this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio.
0% financing is almost unheard of right now, but not at Prairie Land Partners. Stretch your dollar further with 0% for 72 months on new John Deere compact utility tractors. That's 6 years with no interest on the tractor you need for mowing, grading, digging, and more. Visit prairielandpartners.com or stop by. Offer ends October 31st, 2025. Some restrictions apply. See Prairie Land Partners for details.
Delivering the right solution. Prairie Land Partners.
Ad Astra Radio.
Let's get you a Bueller Dental Care scoreboard update. Bueller Dental Care providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. Game in 2A, non-bracketed game. Lions leads Belle Plaine 26-12. Fourth quarter score in 1A. Inman leads Conway Springs 14-13. The defending champions in 1A with a 1-point hole against Inman. Here is Rothschild. Dropping back and throws, looking, is batted down, and picked! Is it picked? No, they're going to call incompletion. Who had that football?
Emmett Eck.
Emmett Eck was trying, I know he's picked one off here recently. He wanted to get another here, but it was he kind of reeled it in off of deflection, but it's called an incompletion.
Good coverage. Nice job of Brody.
So
by
now,
Emmett Eck. Nice job.
Yep. So 2nd and 25 now for Chapman owned 33. 8:45 remaining. Andale leads 61-0. We'll play next week in the regional round against either Clay Center or Scott City. And now we got more movement up front. It's coming from the left side, Hunter Kidd. So that's 4 false starts on the last 5 plays.
Don't know.
I don't know either. So now 2nd and 30 for Chapman. Own 27-yard line. They need the Andale 43. And they will still go in that wing package. Rothschild option, far side. 30 to the 35. I believe Braden Spexhart with the stop there, far side. Be 10 yards for Rothschild, and that ties the longest play of the night for Chapman.
Okay, our corner had a chance, didn't quite get, he was in the right position, just couldn't get to his legs and tackle him, put him down. The good part was he was in the right spot. The bad part, he just couldn't quite get the tackle made.
13 yards, it's 3rd and 18. From the 40. Rothschild, well, they'll go with a little jet sweep. Here near side to the 40, stiff arm, 45, and near midfield. And this is the closest Chapman has been. Running with the football, Andrew Scott, also known as AJ. And it'll be 4th down and 7. 11 yards for Scott.
Okay, 4th down here. Try to get the ball back and take care of business on the offensive end, because if you stop them here, I'm sure you could just run out the clock for the rest of the game. But we got a big, 4th and 7 from the JV group right here on defense.
And the first play for Chapman in Andale territory. It's 4th and 7 for Chapman at the Andale 49. Dropping back is Rothschild. Throws over here near side. Threw it into the Andale sideline. And the Indians will take over at their own 49, 6:24 and counting with a 61-0 lead. this much closer to the winning streak, extending the 22, the home winning streak to 86, and a 9-0 record.
Good job, good coverage. It's really not one of their strengths. Chapman it's really difficult for them to advance the ball by passing, as they have proven throughout the night. Not very many completions, if any. I don't know if they've had any. Have they tonight?
One completion for 1 yard.
Okay.
They have 1 yard passing on the night, Dan. Here is Aiden Allaire up the middle.
You know that your offensive line is doing
Braden
a good
Speck's
job.
my correction.
Yeah, when your quarterback gets 7 yards right there. Okay, you'll notice right here.
Oh, we got the freshman in.
Freshman in, and this is going to be impossible. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I don't know if I can give you enough numbers quick enough.
Well, let's see. Who is the quarterback?
We can see Cash Byerly here on offense, on the offensive line. We've got.
I see Javen Dansel just came in.
Right, he'll be playing quarterback.
So Javen will take the snap, and he'll keep it on the option. 40, the younger Dansel to the 38. And that's a First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you. And it's nice for Javen to be back healthy. He got 5 yards for a first down.
I don't know, he came off shaking his shoulder again after a little bit of a problem from an earlier freshman game.
So now we got JV unit back in. Tobin Easter checking in. Brody Kilp back in there. Ben Patton's in there here on the left side. So 1st and 10 for Andale. Spexhart straight up the gut to the 32. More guys rotating in. 4:15 to go. 61-0 Andale.
Cash McCormick, we haven't mentioned earlier yet. Lakin Gray's in on offensive line. Not a name that we have mentioned earlier.
Braden got 5. 2nd and 5 Andale from the Chapman 34. Oh, there's movement up front. Big fella up front. Big Ethan Hull for Chapman gifted Andale a First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you. That is a 6 penalty on Chapman here in the second half.
Austin Guerrero is in, playing probably tight end, it looks like. Here we go. Dalton King's coming in. Usually he plays at running back, so we'll see where he ends up.
3.5 to go. Andale leads 61-0. A 1st and 10 from the 29. Braden Spexhart, 25, dives forward near the first down marker. I believe Braden has it. And another First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you as Spexhart gets 10 exact, or no, he did not get that first down. 3 minutes to go. All Andale, 61-0. The Indians will host the winner between Scott City and Clay Center as the 8-9 matchup.
I was watching Jude May on the last play. Make a block, clear down the field, pancaked him.
For 2nd and 1. They will give it to Colt Lane. All right, is that Ashton? Okay. Good to see Colt get the ball, and that's a First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you as Colt Lane with the run. Good to see him get something here tonight on senior night. It is down to the 14, 6 yards.
Dylan Cashman, I haven't mentioned his name, goes in on the offensive line.
Okay. So 1st and 10 for Andale at the 14 of Chapman. We near 2 minutes to go. Want to get another senior in the end zone. Colt Lane, left side, 10-5, breaks a tackle, still loose, he's inside the 5. Another First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you, 1:48 to go. Andale leads 61-0. I don't know if Dylan Schmidt wants to try to get another senior a touchdown.
Corbin Stedman and also Colton Hines is in. Hennis.
So 9 yards for Colt Lane. And it'll be 1st and goal from the 5. 1:25 to go. Braden Spexhart We'll hand it off. Colt Lane, right side. Is he in? Yes! Touchdown, Andale. It is a 5-yard run for the senior Colt Lane. And Andale leads 67-0, 1:10 to go.
And honoring another senior on senior night.
Yes. And the Indians will go for 2. And probably going to wind this one down and get ready for another battle next week in regional action. So 35 seconds to go. 7 on the play clock. Braden Spexart and company will hand off, or Braden's going to throw far side. Holding in, corner of the end zone. It is Holden.
That was a nice throw and catch.
Emedek.
The only person who was going to be able to catch that one was Emedek, with the way that Braden Spexart threw the ball. Very nice throw from the quarterback.
And with 7 seconds to go, and that is probably going to do it for this first round 3 playoff game in 3A. The number 1 team in 3A, all Andale here tonight, 69-0. It's the 3rd consecutive shutout for the Indians here on their home turf. And the Indians go to 9-0 on the season. Winning streak now 22. Home winning streak is now 86. The road to Hutch continues as the Indians win 69-0. They advance to regional action next Friday night here at home against either Clay Center or Scott City, who play tomorrow night in Clay Center.
Good job, Andale Indians. You know, we said at the start, there's steps on the way. Another step accomplished right there. Everybody did a good job tonight.
Stay tuned next for the AdAstraRadio.com Locker Room Show. Stream Indians football all season on the free Ad Astra Radio app.
The new Ranky E3 uses high-strength steel because it's tried and true. Why mess with perfection? The industry's highest strength-to-weight ratio is used in all Ranky systems.
Do you need custom shirts, hoodies, polos, or other apparel printed? Whether it's for your sports team, business, or church, 37 Print Co. in Hutch has you covered. Hi, I'm Amanda. Check out our work on Facebook, 37 Print Co. We print shirts.
Why choose
We print shirts.
Why choose I Need a Cleaners? Expert dry cleaning and our professional shirt service. We take time to care for all your special items. When laundry piles up, let us do it for you. I Need a Cleaners. It's where to take your clothes.
Kansas. Trust the power of blue for your can care plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblue.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
Have you been injured in an accident? At Pyle Law, Tom takes the time to evaluate your personal injury case and fight for the compensation you deserve. Whether it's medical bills, lost wages, or pain and suffering, Tom Pyle understands the challenges you're facing and works tirelessly to help you get back on your feet. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Call Pyle Law at 620-241-9000 for your free consultation today. Because at Pyle Law, Tom takes the time to fight for you.
Ad Astra Radio.
Back in Andale for the AdAstraRadio.com Locker Room Show. The Indians win it 69-0, their 4th home game of the year, 3rd consecutive shutout. They have outscored their opponents 194-0 in the last 3 home games. Unbelievable. Dan Buchanan with Reed Huckins up top and alongside Dan Buchanan. I'm Dylan Sherwood, and what a great way for the Andale Indians to start the 2025 edition of their postseason.
Yeah, their dominance continues. They've proven and shown that they deserve to be the number 1 ranked team in 3A. Going to be a force to be reckoned with. No surprise by anybody. I think the difference in the is a little bit of a surprise how well they've held teams
That's a 6 o'clock game tomorrow night as well.
And that's tough. And Clay Center has earned that they deserve to be playing at home. I have no idea who's going to win that football game.
That's going to be a good one to watch.
I don't think it bothers Andale either way. Bring them on. You get to play right here on this turf. I just hope we get another beautiful night like we did tonight, because this was perfect for the football people that really enjoy football on Friday night. Here it was, beautiful, hardly any wind. Great win by Andale Indians.
And, of course, not playing on Halloween, though, too. So little ones can go out and trick-or-treat as well. So it's going to be a great weekend coming up for Andale. Get a little rest. Get an extra day, and as they get ready for whoever they play next Friday night here at home.
You look out there right now, if you're still watching, you'll notice they're going to take a picture of all the seniors right out there together. 23 strong. They've a little bit different. If you're the top seed, you get to keep playing at home, so the pressure's on to be able to keep that winning streak going.
Let's take a break here in the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show. We'll have Coach Schmidt next, as this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio.
This is the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show. Coming up, we'll name tonight's play and player of the game. Find the best local sports coverage at AdAstraRadio.com. Home to the Andale Indians.
Alan Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine in Hutchinson. We take pride in supporting our community and being committed to our customers. Don Glassby here to let you know dependability of your vehicle is very important to us. Our top-notch service team is ready anytime your vehicle needs attention. Visit us online at AlanSamuelsHutch.com. Alan Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, where there's always a warm cup of coffee waiting, and as Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
Let the party begin where the pizza never ends. Come fuel up, raise up a cup, gather up your grub at the hub.
Hey, it's Sammy from the Hub Brick Oven and Brewery, inviting y'all to join us in Mound Ridge. The station, Coffee and Bakery, is open at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday for all your coffee, bakery, and ice cream fixes. Don't forget to try one of our delicious appetizers. Our brick oven is fired up from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Come get your grub at the Hub.
At People's Bank and Trust, we value our customers. We know you have plenty of choices for your mortgage loans, but we think we have what you're looking for: relationship banking. And if you're considering refinancing or purchasing a new home, check our competitive rates before you make that change. Your payments will be made at home, and you'll receive good personalized service. That's how we've established many long-lasting relationships. Make a change, know your lender, and make your payments at home with People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Got hail damage? Let Hutch Auto Body take it from here. Hutch Auto Body makes it easy with expert paintless dent repair, backed by a lifetime warranty. Locally owned, community-focused, and committed to giving you first-class service from start to finish. When storms roll through, count on the shop that's here long after they're gone. Hutch Auto Body in downtown Hutchinson, where quality, service, and community come first.
Just taking care of business here. Short week, and fellas really responded.
Yeah, I want to start off with our seniors. Special night for us, right? Senior night. It's been an incredible group, one of the best leadership groups we've ever had. And so pleased for them and pleased to get some seniors in and get some offensive linemen, some touchdowns and some touches, and, trying to take care of those guys for all the work that they've done. And, kind of my message before we came out was, hey, you seniors that have played a ton, you owe it to those other guys to give them a chance to get in and get some action. And so couldn't have been more pleased with how we start. And, you know, we get the 3 takeaways, pretty clean game for the most part. Just overall pleased.
And, of course, getting another day of rest has to be beneficial heading into now I like to call November, because that's when kind of all the fun starts.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. We're excited about having an extra day. Obviously, we'll watch a little film tomorrow. Typically, we'll bring them in on the weekend, and we won't this weekend. Just let them rest and get ready to go, and we'll see whether we're playing Clay Center or Scott City. Excited to be at home, obviously, for that game. But that'll be fun to kind of give the kids a little bit of time off and let them rest and recover and be ready to go next week.
I believe, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 different seniors scored a touchdown here tonight.
Wow.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. You know, and a lot of guys, you know, end up scoring besides the seniors there. And so great deal. Like I said, incredible bunch of seniors, and it's been a fun group to be around.
Most definitely, and good turnout on a Thursday night too has to feel special too.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, I hope our fans support all the hard work our kids put in, and you know, and show up, and I know they do. And with all the tailgates, and you know, our hype guy Joe Westerhouse,
still on point.
Yep, creating an environment that makes it fun for everybody, and that's what we want. We really want to, you know, make it a great evening and a great event, and so. Really enjoyed the night.
I know Chapman had 111 yards of total offense according to what I have, but 110 on the ground. You know, you were able to hold their longest play of the night from scrimmage was 13 yards.
Yeah.
So they only had 3 plays that went 10 or more.
Yeah, our defenses really continue to get better and better and better every week, and credit to our kids and credit to our staff every week coming up with a great game plan, and you know, a little different game plan this week with what they do. They're very similar to us, ground and pound and unbalance and some things like that. And so, like I said, we do such a good job. Our defensive staff does, and our kids were ready to go.
Definitely, and get to rest. Give them a little bit of rest this weekend and gear up for whoever you have next. It's basically a toss-up with Scott City and Clay Center. And they have to be very familiar. You guys have played them in the past.
Yeah. Last year, obviously, we played Clay Center in this rounding coming up. And then, 2 years ago, we played, I think, Scott City in the same round, or game 10 or 11 out there. And I mean, our kids, our seniors have played Scott City over the last couple of years, and they've played Clay Center as well, and both great programs and both well coached, and so should make it a great event.
Excellent, Coach. Congrats on this one. We'll see you next week back here.
Hey, thanks, Dylan. Appreciate it.
That is Andale head football coach Dylan Schmidt joining us here in the Ad Astra Radio.com locker room show as Andale wins at 69-0. Stats real quick. Andale 353 yards as they held Chapman to 111. Individually for Andale, Sam Harp, 5 carries, 70 yards. Lane Parthimer, 1 for 13. Jack Horsch, 3 for 31 in a score. Afton Allaire, 1 for 11. Noah Stanley had 2 for 18 in a score. Drayden Dantle, 2 for 17 in a score. Aiden Allaire, 1 for 7. Javen Dancel, 1 for 5. Spexart, 3 for 20. Becker, 1 for 14. Colt Lane, 3 for 20 in a score. Lane Martin, 1 for 1. Nelson Ely, 2 for 8 in a score. Luke Martin, 1 for 10. Sam Harp, 2 for 3, passing, 84 yards and 2 touchdowns. Braden Spexart, 1 for 1, 24 yards and a touchdown. As Parthimer, 1 for 50. Horsch, 1 for 34. Noah Stanley, 1 for 24. Indians penalized 4 times for 20 yards. Indians now 9-0 on the year for Chapman, who ends their season at 1-8. Like I mentioned, 111 yards of total offense. Adil Becker, 10 carries, 31 yards. Brecken Francis, 8 for 23. Rothschild, 8 for 38. Bell, 2 for 8. Scott, 1 for 11. Rothschild, 1 of 6 for 1 yard and an interception. Bell, 0 for 1. The recipient of the only completion of the night, Francis, 1 for 1. So those are all your stats here as Andale wins at 69-0. Let's do the Brick Oven play of the game. The Hub Brick Oven play of the game. It's brought to you by the Hub. featuring their world-famous brick oven pizza. Get your grub at the Hub, 100 South Christian in Mountain Ridge. And Dan, you really like the Sam Harp to Jack Horsch connection on the first score tonight, which was 34 yards at 9:34 to go. Just kind of set the tone for Andale here tonight.
Yeah, it makes it tough because you come out and you're thinking Andale's going to ground and pound us and up and down the field that way on the run game. And what do you see? You see him fake the run and come back, and Sam set his feet perfectly, look down the field and find Jack Horsch in the end zone. Excellent play. Now all of a sudden you're instantly up ahead, and now you're really putting the pressure on early on Chapman, and away you go.
So that is the Hub Brick Oven play of the game, brought to you by the Hub, featuring their world-famous brick oven pizza. Get your grub at the Hub, 100 South Christian and Mountain Ridge. Time now for our player of the game, brought to you by Andale Ready Mix. This much for you. And Dan, we go back to our ones to watch, and the seniors on senior night, it's their third consecutive shutout here at home, outscoring their opponents 194-0 since giving up 20 points to Wellington in week 2. This 23-member senior class doing some good things, and this season's not over.
Not over, and they have to be proud. I think there's a bunch of proud parents out there tonight. You ought to be if you're a senior parent. You really ought to be of all of them right now. And not just of the football, but there was a great group of seniors that were honored tonight. But going back to the football group, 23 that have did everything, great preparation, great leaders, and great competitors is what we said before the game, and they showed nothing but that tonight. And it was a great effort by the entire group. Very proud of this senior group, how they're representing Andale Indians and Andale Indians football.
The senior class is our players of the game tonight here on senior night. Our player of the game honors are once again brought to you by Andale Ready Mix. This much for you. One final break. We'll kind of talk a little bit about some things and kind of get you ready for next week. We don't know the opponent yet, since the potential opponent plays tomorrow night. Andale wins 69-0 over Chapman. Back one final time here after this, as this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio.
More of the AdAstraRadio.com Locker Room Show after this. Ad Astra TV brings you live video of tonight's game on the Ad Astra Radio app. Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
The Barn on Highway 50 in Burton will fill you to the top with delicious homemade food. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you can't go wrong with the Barn's full-flavored menu or their fresh desserts made daily. Dine in or have a seat and a drink at the Barn's unique bar. Like the Barn on Facebook for daily specials. The Barn. Home is where the barn is.
Bird Camp Insurance, now a part of Iron Insurance Partners, brings you trusted local service with expanded coverage, including home, auto, farm, business, and more. With over 50 years of history and a future backed by a national network, we are here to help you protect what matters most. Call 620-662-7067 or visit ironrisk.com today.
For more than 90 years, Hutchinson Community College has been the premier two-year educational institution in Kansas, offering the highest quality education at an exceptional value. Schedule a personal campus tour today. Visit hutchcc.edu/campus tour.
Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys.
Liability issues are complex. The manufacturer fought and fought. The best offer they made was $30,000. The jury returned a verdict for a little over $11.1 million.
Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys. Big firm muscle, small firm hustle.
If high fertilizer prices have you scratching your head, call our team of professionals at Heartland Soil Services and let us help you determine exactly what you need, where you need it, for all of your fertility needs. If you've grid soil sampled within the last 4 years, we've got the data to make the prescription to put your fertilizer exactly where you need it. Or, if you'd like to try a grid soil sample, call us today and we can help. And remember, unless you test, it's just a guess.
Ad Astra Radio.
And back one final time here from Andale, as Andale wins it 69-0 over Chapman. Andale improves to 9-0 on the season. Chapman drops to 1-8. Let's give you some scores here on the Bueller Dental Care scoreboard update. Bueller Dental Care providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. Final, Inman defeats Conway Springs tonight, 14-13. There'll be a new champion. Hold on just a second. As Inman defeats Conway Springs tonight, 14-13. Garden Plain, so Renwick District 2-0 tonight. Garden Plain defeats Douglas tonight, 56-14. In the 3, Lions leading Belle Plaine, 25-12. The 3A scores that I have for you here tonight involving teams that are playing tonight in 3A. Rock Creek, the number 2 seed in 3A West, defeating Smoky Valley tonight, 56-0. Other games happening tonight in 3A, Burlington at Prairie View, Wellington at Parsons as well. Like we mentioned, Scott City Clay Center will come. The winner of that game will come to Andale next Friday night. That game will be played tomorrow at Clay Center. We will have a recap on adastraradio.com later on tonight. We'll get you broadcast information. We'll have it on Ad Astra TV for sure. It could be possible that it could be on a radio station out of Hutch. We'll let you know once we get it finalized. But we will have next week's regional game here on Ad Astra Radio. It is a part of the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County. So it's Andale in either Scott City or Clay Center next Friday night. We'll get you the time once it's finalized after tomorrow night. So we'll have scores for you coming up tonight and tomorrow on Ad Astra Radio and on adastraradio.com. Kansas High School football scoreboard show tomorrow night as well. So you'll hear recaps from across the state as well as recaps from all of our Ad Astra Sports Network games that took place either tonight or tomorrow. Andale volleyball team playing tomorrow in Hutch. They play 11-1-3. And the cross-country teams running at state Saturday in Wamego. So we'll be back with you next week. Regional action. It's Andale taking on either Scott City or Clay Center. We'll have the game for you. We'll get you broadcast details once they become official. So, got to thank Easton and Tyler for running the show back in Hutchinson. Reed Huckins, go in that stream up top. For Dan Buchanan, I'm Dylan Sherwood. Thanks for tuning in to Andale Indians football here on Ad Astra Radio, adastraradio.com, the Ad Astra Radio app, and on Ad Astra TV. Bidding you a good evening from Andale as Andale wins it 69-0. The Indians are on to regional play next Friday night. One final time from Andale. This has been the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio.
Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine in Hutchinson, Kansas. We take pride in supporting our community and our student athletes. Hi, I'm the General Manager, Don Glassby. We want to wish our area teams a fun and memorable season. A great person once said, victory is in quality of competition and not the final score. Visit online AllenSamuelsHutch.com and follow us on Facebook for weekly giveaways and special events. And as Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
Stream Indians football all season with live video and audio on the free Ad Astra Radio app. This has been a presentation of the Ad Astra Radio Sports Network, the statewide leader in local sports coverage. Listen all season for Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.